everyone. This is Oscar, and we are going to talk to you about Soft Landing, Missoula. So, Soft Landing, Missoula has a really brief history because it actually just started in September. It started because a lot of Missoulians were wondering what can we do about the Syrian refugee crisis. And they figured out that it actually has to go through the IRC, their International Rescue Committee. So they contacted the IRC organization in Salt Lake City and said, hey, is there any way that we can bring an IRC to Missoula? And they said, actually, there was an IRC organization located in Missoula to locate among refugees. And there's a possibility that it can actually be done again. And so here we are. The IRC is an organization, like I said, that resettles refugees into the community. So they are the people who bring refugees into Missoula and they support them for the first 90 days. They take care of the really big stuff like housing and medical and getting them enrolled in school and all of those boring things. They're not boring, but they are compared to what Soft Landing gets to do because they really take care of all the necessities. And then Soft Landing gets to build a bridge between refugees and the community. So they help the IRC in getting a volunteer team to help refugees interact with the community. So they take them to the public library. They take them to the grocery store. They show them where the cheapest food is, what types of foods that they like are located. We also have an ELS program. So the ELS program teaches refugees English, which is really important realistically for everyday life. They also have a driver's ed course that teaches them how to drive, how to take the course in English. And Soft Landing, Missoula, really, they partner with a lot of organizations and groups in Missoula and their surrounding area to allow refugees to be a part of the community. They also work on educating and outreach. So they go around Montana and they educate about refugee populations, what being a refugee means, how they get here, why they're here, and really they educate about the culture around the different areas that these people are from. So we have refugees from the Congo, from Eritrea, Iraq, and Syria, and it's a very different world. Some of them are really rural. They don't really know city life, and then others are from really big cities, and it just depends on the family, and that really determines their needs. Soft Landing also provides a clothing pantry, so if families don't have a winter coat, they can come in and find one. If they don't have pots and pans, they can come in and look at what we have. That's another place where volunteers are really important. On the Soft Landing website, there's actually a list of things that we need at the time for each family who are coming in. They also help with home setup. So we have tons of volunteers that help with trucks, just bringing stuff to new houses or like helping people move in and out of different places. When they first get here, they usually are living in a hotel until they can find housing. And sometimes it can take a little bit of time, sometimes it takes a long time. I think that is one of the barriers, like one of the questions, discuss the major community factors. So one of the big factors is English. It's really hard to live in a population that speaks English when you speak French or all of these other languages. Another big factor is transportation. So a lot of these people don't have driver's license, so they have to learn how to use the bus to get to work, to bring their children to their care, to get to our classes, which is a great reason that we have those volunteer teams because they can transport them different places while they are still trying to get their driver's license or still trying to get the transportation down. We also work with different places around town to make sure that these populations can get a job where they can go to their job via bus. So they don't usually work Sundays, and they really support that because the bus doesn't run on Sundays. There's another major factor. Oh, food. Food is a huge factor. A lot of these populations are coming from a place where the food is very different from ours. And so they don't really know how to make the things that they love to eat with the resources that we have, or the resources that we have that they do like to eat are really expensive and they can only find them at like the good food store or other places that sell different types of flour or insert type of food here. I think I covered everything. Thank you.